Testing. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, look like we good. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keys back with another stock market video, man. Today we're live trading once again. Yesterday was rough, man. We didn't stick to our rules. I'm gonna be honest, we didn't stick to our rules that we posted and stated. And we end up over trading, man. We could have just walked away with $150 for the day. Kept trading. Kinda, I guess because it's my first time. It was my first time trading, in front of a crowd. Well, on live and stuff. When it came to a real account, it's a lot. Your emotions are a lot different when you're trading real versus combine. But kind of trading in front of everybody kind of made me wanted to impress. So I kind of overdid. When I seen I had 150, I was like, man, it's not enough. Kept going, and yeah, ended up going down to negative 1,500. Closed the stream and end up blowing the account, man. We end up blowing the account day one. So I was upset about that. I had a long day yesterday. Upset about it. End up jumping on my Ninja Trader. End up passing passing another combine on my Ninja Trader with the Apex connections. But yeah, I was just upset about it, man. I was upset. I'm like, man, I knew better. I was trying to impress, I guess you could say. I'm like, man, I'm doing this for the YouTube. $150 not enough. And then once I got in the negative, it just all started spiraling after that. And I should have just completely got off once I lost 3 trades. So it's lesson learned from that, man. We're gonna continue. We're gonna go right back to it, y'all. Um, and we gonna start back. Do it over again. We're finna go get a combine. This time it'll be cheaper because they do got a discount going on to the 21st, so it'll be cheaper to buy one. But hey, we gotta spend that 149 again to activate. So that do suck. So basically, I just wasted $200 on that. But hey, you live and you learn, man. We're gonna come back and we're gonna be strictly sticking to our rules. When we up that 200 and we took that loss and went down to 150, we should have just closed because that was our rule. Um, and yeah, so we're gonna live, we're gonna learn, we're gonna do better next time. But yeah, we on to a new day now, man. We can't sit there and stay in the past. So today we are trading one of my combines that I had that I had it, I got it, but it's kind of almost, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's on the edge. It's like barely above from being, blown on the combine. It's like $200 up. Yeah, 250 up. So, but we can turn this one around. If we end up turning this one around, we might not even have to go purchase the combine, and we could just use this one. But it might take a little longer to get through, just because it's starting from the negative. But it's fine. It is what it is. We're gonna see. Cause I kind of do want to take advantage of that discount that's going on. Instead of it being $49, it's only like 36. So I kind of want to take advantage of that. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's go ahead and jump on these charts. Um, one thing first, I want to go over this. Well, the market about to open, but we want to go over this real quick. The trades I was taking yesterday, yes, we took our wins, but if I would have had came back and looked at my market analysis video, or just came and looked at spot chart, where did I say I wanted to enter in at for loans? All the way down here. I wanted to get in loans down here if we could have got some rejection. Well, we was up here where I kept taking them losses and going short, and then somewhere after I already blew the count, I looked at it and I was like, man, hold up, the market might be trying to come down here to my entry. So then I ended up playing some shorts on my other account, on my Apex one, the one I told you I passed, which I thought I passed 3 days ago. I was only like $40 away, and I emailed them. They was like, cause I said, dang, why I don't got my certificate? And they told me, they was like, hey, you still got like $40 more to get. I ain't even know. So then I just had passed that yesterday. But yeah, I was like, man, it look like it's coming down to our entry. And then I just start playing shorts after that. Um and it ended up doing that. So Only thing now was kind of iffy is what in the pre-market it took this low out. It took our stop loss out, but the daily might open up above, so we got to see what it's gonna do. We got it's kind of like I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Today kind of look like I ain't supposed to be trading, so we not finna force any trade, especially after yesterday. We're not gonna force any trades today. We're gonna get what we can see. We might only be trading right off the hourly, and that's it. But other than that, we just gonna call it if we don't see nothing at all, y'all. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the top step because we're not trading options today. So I'm gonna go strictly to the top step account, and we finna chart up. Give me 1 second. New drawing. Daily, daily, daily. We look at this daily. What do we see? Of course, like we said, last thing we did was make that lower low. We was looking to see if we was gonna make a higher high. We did end up making a higher high. All right, that's that low. We made a high, then we made another low, then we made a higher high right there. But then what happened just today? We ended up breaking that lower low. So, I mean that higher low. So we made a high, higher low, higher high. We ended up breaking that higher low. So now the market is back in confusion. It's the right now the bears is in control, but it's pretty much undecisive because we made a higher high, but then we made lower low. So it's very undecisive. We're gonna mark out these levels. So we got this low that still hasn't been taken. We got this high that needs to get taken. So really we in a chop session, honestly, y'all. We're really in just a choppy situation. Mm. So right now the bears are in control. But overall trend, technically we still in that uptrend though. The overall trend. Give me 1 second. I was looking at my Discord. Let's see. So high, 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 low. So I do want to mark this low out right there. And then this low. No, that didn't take the high. Yeah, just that low down there. Okay. I want to see if we end up taking this low here. That's where I'll be looking to go short down to these lows down here, or just to this fair value gap right here. But the market is rejecting. It might be just trying to reject. That's why I said it look like we just chopping, man. We coming down. It's one to come down, but it ain't. And it's one to go up, but it ain't completely broke. So we're doing consolidation this whole time. So honestly, when it's down here, you're supposed to buy. When it come up here, you're supposed to sell. All right, because we just in a chop. We fighting between these two fair value gaps. This is a fight between these two fair value gaps. But the last thing we did was what? Turned red. So what we were supposed to do? Come down to the other fair value gap. What we did, we came down to the other fair value gap. But now we're trying to see can we close into one of these fair value gaps or not. So we might have to play shorts until we either come back up to this fair value gap, then we probably can play some longs. This is probably the only time we can get in the longs confidently. But other than that, market is choppy. We got multiple gaps right back to back. All right, let's go to the hourly. See if we see something we might want to get into. Honestly, I'm be honest, I'm not really liking how the market's looking today. Um, don't really like mess with this today on Friday. But we're gonna try to see if we can get one trade in. If not, it's fine. Um, because like I said, it's no news. So anything, if somebody tweet anything, it can literally make it pump, dump, whatever. Um, no news, nothing. So this might see if we'll get a break and retest of this hourly gap. I probably would have gotten along there. Oh, the market opened up. I'm tripping. Market opened up already. So let's mark out this potential target. I probably should have gotten that long right there at that break and retest, but I didn't even notice the market had opened up. Uh, that kind of sucked, but we're gonna let it play. Let it play a little bit. If this closed green, we probably gonna take the longs back to this high, unless it already takes the high. Then we just gotta wait. It's about 30 minutes for the closure. Let's look at the 5 minutes just to see. Mark this orange. Yeah, it look like it's finna go and take that high. Ooh, 5 minutes. Yeah, we can get in one. See if it's gonna close up there. Might got in a little too early. We're gonna see though. Just want to see it sweep it that high. We might got in a tad bit too early though. See if we can sweep this high. Where's that 15? Come on, you almost there. Don't. Oh, that dang! It took us out. If it sweep the high, it's fine. We're just gonna wait. Cause I didn't like our entry on that anyway. So I'm just glad we at least took a little bit. Cause it might. I'm thinking it might could flush back down. So. Uh, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Wait, wait, wait. Like I said, it probably try to clear this gap before going up. Look like it. Yeah, it cleared the gap. That's what I was thinking. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm fine with getting on out. Glad we got to take something off of it. Even the smallest amount is better than no gain. So it cleared the gap. Now I want to see if it's gonna close back green again. I would prefer this to be red, but it might just close back green again. Only reason I would prefer to be red so I can potentially have a stop loss up here instead of all the way down here. But we might have to just wait on this hourly close, like we said, which is in 23 minutes. Um, I personally would like for this to be red so it can be that true break and retest of this hourly gap. But if it doesn't, it's fine though. Definitely see that. It's so many gaps just sitting here, man. That's crazy. There's so many gaps everywhere, everywhere. Should break this high. Let's see. It look like it's gonna get it. All right, is it gonna close past? If it close past, we got in a tad early. Let's see if it's gonna hold. If it don't hold, then we get on out. It just barely broke that high. Might get stopped out. Let's see. Really supposed to be sitting behind here, but I wanted to see us kind of squeeze. Yeah, look like we probably get out. All right, we out. That's fine. See if it's closing in here. High, 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 low, high, high. But we on that 1 minute. You know the 1 minute don't be as respected. That's why I wasn't too upset about that getting stopped out. We're gonna wait it out, wait it out. Like we said, we trying to see if this outlet gonna close green or red. I really prefer this to close red so it can be that true break and retest. We get a red, then a green, then we can go long for sure. And go heavy long. Okay. So I said today look like it's just a choppy day. Like I said, we go to that daily what we did. So I said we and I'm stopping today if we take 3 losses, okay? But like I said, what did we end up doing? We got lower low, high, low, higher high, but then we got another lower low again. So it's just straight chopping, no true trend. We stuck in this range. Stuck in this range right here. This the resistance, this is support. So it's just extremely choppy today, man. Extremely choppy. That's why I said we take 3 losses, and that's why we're not trading no regulars today. Straight micros, just so at the most we lose probably like $100 for a day or something like that. Just to be safe, because it's extremely choppy right now. Let's go check out gold chart real quick, see what gold looking like. MGC, while we waiting on this hourly to get ready to close. Check out gold. Gold may be a little clearer. Ooh, this first day that gold is not above the high. So this might be gold's actual pullback. Let's mark this. Daily low. Target. This was the target first. So we gotta see if we can close above there. Probably can bounce here if it somehow just straight drop. And we also got a gap down here. But it already swept the high, so now you at the mercy of what gold want to do. Because it already did its job. Currently, it's at a downtrend. If you want to play the longs, you got to wait until what? This downtrend break. Alright. Hourly low that you don't want to get taken is here. We got a gap. Now we got a very small gap, and it look like it's bouncing off right now. But we need what? A bounce, then green counter. Alright. We're just chilling. We need some market structure shift to the upside. Let's go back to MNQ, see what it's looking like right now. Alright. We might get what we was looking for, that red counter. Because I told y'all we want to see if this can be a break and retest. So we need a red, and then we need one more green. One more green hourly. As long as that next red don't close inside there. Oh, so just gotta wait it out, man. Wait it out. All right, breaking to make that lower low. If it close inside this gap though, then our longs we gotta wait. Can't go long. It closing inside here. All right, start looking for them shorts. It is pushing pretty hard, but we just got that lower low. After making a higher high, we need to see some type of structure starting to form either direction. So we got a higher high, but then we got a lower low. Like we said, that is consolidation at its finest. Like I told y'all, honestly, it looked like a no trade day. That's what I said at the beginning. Um, like I said, we might get one more trade in, and then that's it. Once we see some type of form or structure, then we might get a net. So either to the up or downside. We need to see some type of structure trying to form first. And then we gonna take the trade that direction once it either hit TP. If it hit TP, we'll keep going. If it hit stop loss, we done. Alright. Oh, but we gotta see some type of structure form. We don't got no structure. Right now the most recent structure we got is what, a downtrend. We got what, lower low, lower high, lower low, potentially lower high. Gotta see though. This is that lower high right here. Only thing that kinda suck, I don't think it's bouncing off from any fair value gap. Oh yeah, it is bouncing off this one. My bad. So this hourly close red, you should be looking to go short. Let's see. But it gotta close inside of this gap. If you want to play short, it gotta close inside this hourly gap. If we close outside of the hourly gap, all it is bouncing off of this hourly gap, potentially send up the reverse. So it's very important seeing where this close at. And what color. If it close red, but close outside the gap, you have to wait till the next hourly candle. If it close red and close inside the gap, then you should be able to play the short. If it close green, then we gotta wait to see if it take a high or if it give us another red for the retest. So, but if it close inside here, the short should be on the table. Got 12 minutes left. Oh, okay, Rick. You said alert came in today. Okay, that's good. I hate that you came in on a day that is literally a sideways market today. This is literally like a no trade day. Yesterday was a lot more volatility. It still wasn't the best trade day yesterday, but today looks like no trade whatsoever. You're gonna just get chopped out of your trades because, like I said, we look at this daily. Let's go to this daily, Rick. The daily, we literally look at this. The daily, we literally just made a lower low, and we made a high, low, higher high. But then today we just came right back and made another low low. So it's no structure yet. We don't have no trend. Then if I go to the hourly, same thing. No true trend. We kind of got this downtrend, but look how strong this push was up. So it's like it might be trying to get ready to reverse. So yeah, Friday is usually a sucky day. And usually people don't even trade on Fridays at all. Like if you watch traders on like YouTube and stuff, they say that don't trade Fridays. Because you never know what happened on Fridays. Honestly, it can is the market. That's when the market is trying to correct itself if it was in the wrong spot. So like say if we at the weekly. So like say if on the weekly we were supposed to make a higher high and we're all the way down here. On that Friday it might shoot all the way back up just so it can keep the structure it was supposed to do. It just be random stuff on Fridays. Then you get random tweets and everything on Fridays, so it's just a lot. Alright, these longs, we kinda wanted to close inside this gap. We really don't want to take the longs until they close inside the hourly gap. Yes, it is pushing up, but we wanted to close inside there. That's the only thing that's with it being green. And look how quick it just shot right back up. That fast. That's what I'm saying. It's just a choppy situation, man. We could take a short loan just to this gap, but it's already up there, so it ain't gonna get us nothing but about $10 probably. So that's why, and that's another reason, Rick. On today, if you see, I'm only trading the minis. I mean the micros because if we trade a mini, man, we gonna we gonna lose thousands of dollars real quick. So I ain't trying to even do that. Let's see. We might take a quick short loan just to take it up to this hourly. Let's jump in. We might got in a little too early. As long as it don't come back down to this gap. That's the biggest thing. Come on. We really should have waited till it took that high. Honestly. But let's see. Right now, and when we in these minis, we ain't really worrying about the risk reward. We just scalping, so I'm gonna just close it either on my eyeball or we don't mind it barely tapping, but I do think yeah, there it go. Alright. Now, the reason why, and look, Rick, this is not what you're supposed to do. It says it's in 15-minute gap now. Let's go to 15 minute. Let me check it out and see if it's in a 15-minute gap. Yeah, it's in a 15-minute gap right here. But if you see, Rick, these two orange boxes I got right here, this orange box and this orange box, these are hourly fair value gaps, and it's just playing between them. I want to see us close inside this hourly gap for me to want to start going long. If we can't close inside here, I really don't like the long. Like even if we close green, if we close below it, I don't really like the long. It's still to me it's a choppy situation until it closes inside the gap. Once it closes inside the gap, then I want to see it building base inside the gap, then go long. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely in the 15-minute gap, but I like to use the higher time frames gaps if I have a choice. Like if they both overlapping gaps, I'm gonna use the higher time frame gap because it's a lot stronger. But let's see. We got 8 minutes for this hour to close. Like I said, if it closes underneath y'all, that don't mean that it can't still come back up, but it's just not a true confirmation to go long if it closes underneath the gap. Because it can go either way. I want to see it close inside here though, if I want to go long. But what I was trying to say earlier, Rick, don't worry about this risk to reward today because I'm scalping. If I wasn't scalping, of course the risk to reward would be way better. But we're scalping. We know it's a real choppy session. We're not looking to hold the trades long. So if it's real choppy, sometimes you gotta have a bad risk to reward just to let it still go your direction. Um, that's why people say don't trade on a sideways market too, because it literally can wick you out and go right back to your target. So hey, look at this. This is complete sideways. You see that? From 6 a.m. all the way to now. Almost 3 hours worth of consolidation, and we still might keep consolidating. Uh, but I'm gonna call it today, y'all, at 9:30. But we don't see nothing by 9:30. Really, it's supposed to be that 10 o'clock. We don't see nothing at that 10. Is really it. Okay, we just took a high, so that kind of give me the confidence to be going long. Uh, let's get in one long. Aim for the other side of this gap. Stop loss right down here. We're gonna move the stop loss up once we get above $20. We're gonna move it to $10. Alright. But it did take that high. Unless it just straight flush back to the bottom of this hourly gap. That's the only way I don't like the longs now since it just took a high. I expect it to come to the other side. Alright, we up 20. I told her I was gonna move stop loss up. We're gonna move stop loss up. Move it probably to 15. At least take 15 off of it. It's probably gonna stop us out, but it's fine. It's what I'm saying. It's so choppy. It probably stop us out and then still go up there later instead of just going straight up there. Let's go to the 1 minute. See if we can find something to hide. Nah, we can't find it. It look like we're gonna get stopped out. I might move it up to 16, 17. All right, stopped out, which is still good. We got to start out in profit at least. But like I said, it can stop us out and go straight up there. See, look, now it's pushing up. It's probably gonna go straight to it now. That's we could have got $70, but it's fine. It is what it is, y'all. Let's see if it closes above this hourly gap. It closed above this hourly gap though. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If it can close above this hourly gap and then start building base, we can look for the loans all the way again. Let's go to that daily. Dang, I wish I could have held that trade, but it was just we didn't want to play around with that child. We need to see an hourly close above this gap. We got to see that. The hourly close above this gap, I expect it to go up to the daily gap for sure. All right, just barely tapped the top. You said I'm still in. Oh, you got in? You got in? Okay, that's good. That's good, Rick. Um, the only reason I didn't stay in because I'm trading on the what you call it account. I really we when I know it's real risky, I don't mind taking small profits at a time. Oh, let me go to the 1 minute. We might jump right back in. We don't see no red. All right, we back in. Oh, come on, move stop loss up. At least 8. Okay, it's gonna stop us out. There you go. But we caught a little bit. Now, this is what I want to see. Can we close above this high for the hourly? That's the thing. If we can close above this hourly gap, I expect us to come up to this 24, 9, 13 area. But we gotta close above it. 3 minutes. Got 3 minutes to start closing above. We might see our first red candle right here. I think we are. Yep, we're gonna see our first red candle. So we gotta see structure forming above this hourly gap at what's that? 24, 8, 81, 25. We gotta see structure forming above this. Cause not closing above this hourly gap, even though we are closed green and we're closing inside the gap, that's good. That still tell us, hey, we want to move up. But failing to close inside the gap, I mean outside the gap is a rejection, right? So we could be coming right back down to retest the bottom of the gap. So be careful, be careful. It just shows, hey, we're gonna have some type of pullback. It don't necessarily mean it's gonna straight flush. Don't necessarily mean that we're gonna straight go back up. It's just saying, hey, we failed to break through this resistance. Now, if we get a red candle after this hourly green candle, then yeah, we gonna flush down. But Since it's closing green potentially, it can pull back and then come right back up. Okay? Because green means what? We're looking for a high. So only thing that's telling me, hey, we swept this high, failed to close above, we might pull back slightly, and then we might come right back up again. Okay? So what do we want to see? If this hourly failed to close inside there on that lower time frame, like say the 5 minute or the 1 minute, it should start making a downtrend or look like it's trying to make a downtrend. And then once soon we see market structure shift, we know hey, it's trying to come back up to retest some highs again. So on that 1 minute or 5 minute, we're gonna wait on market structure shift back to the upside, and then we're gonna take the long. Okay, because the hourly still was green, so we want to stick with the hourly kind of color. Okay, until we just completely flip red for the next hour. But we had two real good trades though. We could have. This would have been 71. Then we tried to get in here. That would have been like 113. But we barely made $40 off of it. But hey, it's better than that, man. Making money is better than losing money every time. I'll say that. But definitely green counter though. That is good for the Bulls. We're still in the Bulls' favor, and we just made a higher high. Now it's just, hey, we made a higher high, but we failed to close above the higher high. So hey, we might be trying to look for our new what higher low if we start turning red. You still in it, Rick, or did you get stopped out? Close position. Okay, at least you got 18. Hey, make money better than losing money every time, Rick. Especially on a Friday. Usually, when I used to trade options all the time, like I trade it sometimes now, but when I used to trade it a lot, I might get a long here, y'all. Right at the bottom of this hourly gap. This might be where I want to get that long. Let's grab one. Let's see. We're gonna set our stop loss right down here. Let's just see if it'll give us some type of pullback. It might flush on us though, but let's see. This is a risky trade right here. I'm gonna be honest. It's a B trade. Oh, negative 28. Oh, sorry about that, Rick. Let's see. I'm gonna manually close this one though if it's just pushing too hard. Yeah, I think I want to close. I'm gonna give it a second. See where it closed. I don't like that it came out. I wanted it to stay right inside. I want to see this gap get closed. If it flip back red, we probably getting out. I wanted it to stay up here. I hate that it closed below it. So we kind of need this counter to push up high. Because I might just get stopped out if it don't. Alright, we're moving. Close that gap. Close that gap, please. Alright. Oh, we almost closed the gap. I'm going to set my stop loss at the bottom of this counter body because it might just reverse and stop us out. Alright, I think it cleared that gap. Yeah, it cleared the gap. Okay. We should be okay. Let's see. Alright, move stop loss to 12. Oh, it's going to stop us out. No. I thought it was going. At least we'll catch $12 off of it. Yeah, okay. Come on. Push, 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 push. Clear that gap. Clear that gap. Okay, clear the gap. Moving my stop loss up here at 20. We got 154 for the aim for the target. So basically, we trying to take it right back up to that high. The hourly. All right, move stop loss up. $50. We taking $50 off this trade. We up 120. Up, move it up again. It just came to another gap. We taking 80, 81 off this trade. We're trying to see if we can catch this 150. Taking 81 at least. I might move it up right here to the bottom of this gap. I want to see this close above. Oh, it closed just underneath. We might get stopped out. I was trying to see if it was gonna close above this hour. I mean, this 1 minute gap right here, but it closed just underneath it. If we can take that high though, we still good. If we can take that previous candle high. Come on, take the previous candle high without stopping me out. Take the high, take the high, take the high. Alright, took the high. I'm setting my stop loss right here for 95. So if it comes stop us out, it's fine. We at least take 95 off of here. And I think it's gonna stop us out if it don't close above this next high. If it can close above that next high, we can get it up. Either close green and then come take this high, or just straight close past that high. That's what I want to see. So take this high, okay. Stop loss moving up to $100. We at least taking $100 off this trade. All right, I think target. Yep, we hit TP. We hit TP. There we go. Nice trade. Nice trade. Nice trade. All right. The reason, and let me explain why I got in that trade, y'all. I think we just said it right before the and it might take these high, but we said it right before this hourly had closed. What I said, hey, we don't close above this hourly gap. We expect what it might come all the way back down to the bottom of the gap and then come back up and retest that top of the gap again. Just because what it closed green, green says we should be moving up, right? But a failure to close above a high, a failure to close above that high, fail to close above this high of the gap means what? We might get a slight pullback and then come right back up. But I told y'all, I said unless we just get a straight red candle, we should see a pullback and come right back up. Okay? So we end up closing green. I seen that pullback come. I was like, it should bounce right here on this hourly gap. It shouldn't be coming down to this next gap without retesting the top of this high. So that's why when it got right here, I got in them loans. I was a little iffy because I was like, why the heck it closed below? But I gotta remember I was on the 1 minute. 1 minute, you can't trust what the 1 minute does. Yes, it closed outside of the hourly gap on the 1 minute, but y'all know 1 minute is not respected as much. So that's why I got in loans here. My stop loss is at the bottom of this red candle. I was like, it shouldn't be breaking structure. It shouldn't be making a downtrend because if it make a downtrend, that's gonna bring it to this hourly gap. So I was like, that's why my stop loss is here. I got in here, and I was aiming for the top of here. And that's what it is. Once I seen that green came, y'all seen I immediately moved my stop loss up here. Cause I was like, it should not make a lower low. So that's why I got in. It shouldn't make no lower low until we finally at least tap this high. Okay. Now, if you want to get in another trade, honestly, wait on this high to get closed past with a green counter. Then you can get in another long aiming for here. But if this market not looking to go straight up right now, it's gonna make a lower low right here, and that's what means it's trying to chop. Okay, but if it close past this high, these are two levels we watching. This red candle high, the red candle high, and the red candle low. That's what we focusing on. If it come below, expect chop or expect a reversal back down. If it close above, we expect it to come up to this daily gap. Okay. Or it could just come up to this high, wick past this high, fail to close above that high, and then drop. So we kind of expect it to go to this daily gap, but it could just if it don't close past these highs over here, it can just go wick past and come right back down. So I wouldn't really trust the longs until we close above these highs right here. Okay, but this is a good signal to go up when we close past this one red candle high. And that ain't great. I thought you said you made 18. I just noticed you said negative. But we up right now. We up 184 for the day. This might be it. I think I'm gonna take one more trade. I'm gonna try to stay above 150 though for the day. Yeah. See, look, I told you. This is what I was expecting it to kind of play around and do that lower low. So now I'm expecting either chop or drop. That's it. I don't expect it coming up no more. Um, I expect either chop or drop. Uh, but I'm gonna get one more trade profit possibly. Um, And then we're gonna call it. I really kind of could call it now. We almost made 200 on the day, so we're gonna see though. We're gonna see. If I see another good opportunity, but I'm thinking we might chop or drop right here. Unless somehow we can take these highs. But I don't expect it to take them highs. But if somehow we can, a tweet or something come up, maybe we could take the highs. I don't know. I think we gonna chop a drop right here. Rick, you still in here? Was you able to catch this trade that we just took to Rick? Or no? Let me see. Let me mark it on the screen so we can already see, have it for our screenshots and stuff. We had got in right at this low. Hold up. Gotta turn this magnet off. And we aimed for that. What the? We had took it to the high. Stop loss was right here, but then like we said, as soon as we seen that green count, we moved it straight at the bottom of that green count. So I could set it here. But I'm gonna set it where it was at when we entered. Okay. Was you able to catch that trade, Rick? Even though. And what we had caught this trade earlier, so let's mark that one out too. When we took this long here, I think we was right here. We got stopped out in profit, but we was aiming for this high. But I remember we got stopped out like right here, somewhere up here. So let's actually set it there. That's where we got stopped out at. Alright. So those are the two wish columns we took. And then we took that one loss. Remember we took that one loss. It was like right here. No, was it over here? What time is this? No, it wasn't over there. We took that one loss somewhere down here. Yeah, when we took this high, that's when we took that loss. So let's mark out that loss too. Mark out that loss. Because you gotta show all the trades, all the trades. We got another. Oh no, we was trying to go long. Like I said, I think this is it's just chopping over there for now. That's why I'm over here doing all this stuff. Oh, you didn't get to get in? It's alright, Rick. But that night, that was a nice trade though. We ended up catching that 160 on that trade. Or 150 on that trade. That's why we up 184 for the day. We was trying to go long here. That what it was. We tried to go long, and we ended up getting stopped out. I think my stop was like right here at the bottom of that gap. All right, it's pushing. Let's see if it's actually gonna start reversing here. We just made a higher high on the 1 minute. Let me go look at the 5 minute. See what's going on. We can take this high. That'll make another high. That'll make this be. All right, we took the higher high on the 5 minute. 15. Almost finna take the high. But we took the high. All right, everything we taking the high on look like. Yeah, we definitely took the high on the hourly, yeah. Everything took the high. So now the bull's back in control. Now, like I told y'all, I want to see if we can close past these highs right here. Close past these highs, I expect it to come to the daily gap. If we just wick past these highs and can't close past, we might reverse and come short, flush right back down. Okay? Right now, we wick past the highs, but can we close past the highs? That's the question. If we can't close past the highs, and we see a red candle come out of nowhere, expect a flush back down. Well, I gotta see us close past some highs. And another thing, if it just straight push up here, like say it don't close past these highs, and then that very next candle just push straight up and touch this line, even if we close past, I don't want to trade it. I'm gonna be done for the day, okay? just because it already hit my little target. That was my target right there. I wanted to get in at the close right here, aim for that target, and then see if it keep going. So like I just told y'all, if it just push straight up to it, we done for the day. It literally doing exactly what I said. Exactly what I said happened. Exactly what I said happened. Unless we can close. Let me look at the hourly. If we can close inside here, then I like the longs probably. But let me see. Oh, it's no high over here. Wait, it might be looking for them longs, but if we look at that daily, this can be that resistance, man. It's good if we fail to close inside here on this daily. So now since the daily hit this gap, we gotta see if we can close inside here or not. So I might like a long. I think I like a long, y'all. We might take one long and just hold it. Yeah, let's get in one. Like we said, we ain't risking too much today. Let's get in one. See if we can get up to 80. 85. Get 85 more dollars. Or 83 more dollars. Alright, I'm finna move stop loss up. Hurry up before it weak down, cause y'all know how I like to do. See if we can catch 80 more dollars. If we can or not. Alright, we got it at 80. Come on, leave a gap. Please leave a gap. Push up harder than this. If it don't leave a gap, even though I'm above the gap, that's the only thing. I'm above it, yeah. It still can leave a gap because I'm above it. I'm put one more long and that's it. I'm trying to see this gap get stay. Okay. If it stopped me out, it stopped me out. TP. Oh well, it stopped me out. We up 212 for the day. I was trying to see a gap get left right here. It still might leave a gap. I wanted to see a gap get left because then I'm gonna kind of know that hey, it's supposed to come up here. It might still leave that gap, but it's already like 50% at our target, so now I don't want to get in. But I think it's gonna go up to our target. Yep, it's going straight up there, man. Exactly like we called it, man. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to see a gap get left, and that's why I jumped immediately right back in once I seen this candle fail to close at that wick. I jumped right back in, but it stopped me out again. Uh, I was trying to get it up here. Oh, you in, Rick? Okay, Rick. Look, there go target. There go target right there. Once it to me, this was my target. This was my $80 right here, where it's reversing it currently. 'Cause I didn't know if it was gonna come to this other daily gap or not. I think it is gonna go to the other daily gap, but once it hit this daily gap, Rick, I think you need to get out just in case, or at least move your stop loss like right here to this fair value gap. Like once it touch this gap, move your stop loss to the low of whatever this kind of wick is, okay? And then just let it run. But like I said, I had got in, but once it got right here, I didn't want to jump in again because it was like it's already halfway there, so I'm not even finna play around. If it clear this gap, Rick, I say get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, Rick, get out. I say get out. Once it clear that gap, get out. Cause usually when I see them gaps get left like that and we close past the previous high, I look at those as breakaway gaps. So it's like the market got pumped up to keep shooting real fast. Once it clear a gap, it's like okay, now we're slowing down some. So now it's probably got to retest this gap, see if it want to hold, then potentially go up. Okay, you got out. Did you get out in profit, Rick? We up 212 for the day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think I'm calling it for the day though, y'all. Think we're done. Think I'm done. 212 for the day. We're gonna call it. And then also, let me show y'all this. Like I said earlier in the stream, we end up passing our Apex account also. This is my first time being with Apex, y'all. Of course, y'all know I got a live account with Ninja Trader. I got a Top Step account. I got options with Robinhood. This is my first time having an Apex account, so y'all wish me luck. I'm gonna see how it is. I made a mistake and bought a Rhythmic account. I don't know what's the difference between Rhythmic and Tradeovate. I think it's the same thing except you just use their platform. But look what we got. I thought I passed it 3 days ago, but then I emailed them. I'm like, hey, why didn't I get notified for passing? And they sent me a screenshot and was like, hey, you still need $40 more. I ain't even know I needed $40, so I could have been got that $40 like 3 days ago and been could have been already been passed. But hold up, it's lagging a little bit trying to open this stuff. Give me 1 second. Nah, that's my two-factor thing. I can't let y'all see the two-factor. It might bounce here, y'all, but I don't know. I wouldn't mess with it. Dang, it's lagging bad since I try to open this. What's it called? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. If it don't bounce here though, y'all, it might be coming all the way back down. I think it might bounce right where the market is currently sitting at though. I don't know though. I'm trying to load this up so y'all can see that we ended up passing. Sorry if I'm blinding anybody. Look at this. First time. Uh It is Rhythm. That's why I said I bought Rhythm by mistake. I try to call them and tell them like, hey, I was trying to get Tradeovate because I want to trade on top, like trade it on my trading view. Because if you got the Tradeovate account, you can log in on your trading view and trade your Apex through there. So I can go right here. I can go down here. Give it a second. Trade panel, I think. Is it trade panel? Which one is it? I don't know. It might be. Oh, there you go. And I can log in right here on Tradeovate. But I bought the Rhythmic by mistake, and then I contacted support when I bought it. Literally like 30 minutes after I contacted them. Uh, and they was like, "Nah, we can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't do anything about it. You already purchased it, so I had to trade the Rhythmic account, but I connected to my Ninja Trader, so I'm just trading through my Ninja Trader. Only thing that suck with this account, y'all, is I can't um I can't live trade this with y'all just because Ninja Trader requires so much like RAM to run their app that it lags way too bad. I tried to the other day, it just lagged too bad. I might can record it, like record me trading live, but I can't stream it for y'all. But I definitely keep y'all up to date with this. Once we get a payout on this account, I'm gonna try to go back and buy a Tradeovate one. I might still go buy a Tradeovate one before payout on this one, just so I can start trading on my trader view, and y'all can watch me trade it live. But we got that today, man. I was proud of that. Proud of that. First time being with Apex. We're gonna see how that go. And Apex allows you to get 20 accounts. So we can get 20 accounts and copy trade that $200 that we made. It'd be times 20. So uh let's see if it reverses here though. Like I said, if the market want to reverse here, oh, it tried to do it a little bit, but it's flush. It's probably finna come all the way back down. It might come all the way back down. I do think it's gonna come to this gap right here though. But I'm gonna call it, y'all. I think that's it for me today. At least walk away with what I can today. So 200 for the day. We're gonna call it. All right. Y'all have a good one. Your boy Keith is.